General Muhammadu Buhari, a towering figure in Nigeria's political landscape who served twice as the nation's leader, first as a military head of state and later as a democratically elected president, passed away on Sunday, July 13, 2025, in London, United Kingdom, at the age of 82. His death, confirmed by his spokesperson and later announced by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, marks the end of an era for a man whose life was inextricably linked with Nigeria's tumultuous journey. Born on December 17, 1942, in Dora, Katsina State, Muhammadu Buhari hailed from humble beginnings. He was the 23rd child of Malam Hardo Adamu and Zulaihat. His early life was rooted in the Fula traditions, and he was named after the revered 9th-century Islamic scholar, Muhammad al-Bukhari. The death of his father when he was just 4 years old saw him placed under the guardianship of Waziri al-Hassan, the son of the emir, Musa Dan Nuhu. A career forged in military discipline. Buhari's path to national prominence began with his decision to join the Nigerian army in 1961. He received his officer cadet training at the Nigerian Military Training College, Kaduna, and later at the Mons Officer Cadet School in Aldershot, England, being commissioned as a second lieutenant in January 1963. His military career was marked by a steadfast commitment to discipline and integrity, qualities that would define his public life. He rose steadily through the ranks, holding various key command and staff appointments. These included platoon commander of the 2nd Infantry Battalion, military secretary, and member of the Supreme Military Council. He played a role in the July 1966 counter-coup and was instrumental in the 1975 coup that brought General Murtala Muhammad to power. Under Muhammad and later Olusegun Obasanjo, Buhari served as the military governor of the northeastern state, later Borno State, and then as the Federal Commissioner for Petroleum and Natural Resources, where he also chaired the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, until 1978. During his time at the NNPC, he oversaw the construction of significant petroleum infrastructure across the country. The first stint at leadership, War Against Indiscipline, 1983 to 1985. Buhari's first ascension to the nation's highest office came on December 31, 1983, when he led a military coup that overthrew the Second Republic. He justified the coup on the grounds of rampant corruption and economic mismanagement. As head of state, Major General Buhari embarked on an austere economic program and launched the War Against Indiscipline, WAI, a national campaign aimed at instilling public morality, civic responsibility, and a strong work ethic. His regime was characterized by a firm hand, leading to the detention of many politicians and businessmen on corruption charges. However, his government's authoritarian methods, including the controversial Decree No. 4, Protection Against False Accusations Decree, and the detention of critics like Fela Kuti, drew criticism. His rule was cut short in August 1985 when he was overthrown in a palace coup led by Major General Ibrahim Babangida, leading to his detention until 1988. Civilian life and unyielding presidential ambition. After his release, Buhari re-entered public service as the chairman of the Petroleum Trust Fund, PTF, under General Sani Abacha's regime from 1994 to 1999. The PTF, funded by petroleum product price increases, executed various developmental projects across the country and was widely praised for its transparency under Buhari's leadership. With Nigeria's return to democratic rule in 1999, Buhari, driven by a deep sense of patriotism, ventured into politics. His reputation for incorruptibility made him a formidable, if often unsuccessful, presidential candidate. He contested and lost the presidential elections in 2003, 2007, and 2011, enduring multiple defeats but never abandoning his quest for a better Nigeria. The Democratic President, 2015 to 2023. His persistence finally paid off in 2015 when, under the platform of the All Progressives Congress, APC, he defeated incumbent President Goodluck Jonathan. This historic victory marked the first time in Nigeria's history that an opposition candidate unseated an incumbent president. He was re-elected for a second term in 2019. As president, Buhari reiterated his commitment to fighting corruption, improving security, and revitalizing the economy. His administration oversaw significant infrastructure development, including the completion of major rail lines, Lagos-Ibadan, Abuja-Kaduna, Itakpe-Warri, and key road projects, Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, Second Niger Bridge, Abuja-Kaduna-Zaria-Kano Expressway. The Petroleum Industry Act, PIA, was a landmark legislative achievement aimed at reforming the oil and gas sector. Efforts were also made in the power sector, housing, and social investment programs. Despite these efforts, his presidency was fraught with challenges. Insecurity remained a persistent threat, with the Boko Haram insurgency evolving and new challenges like banditry and herder-farmer clashes emerging. The economy faced periods of recession and soaring inflation, exacerbated by global oil price fluctuations. His administration also faced criticism for its handling of the End SARS protests in 2020 and for perceived authoritarian tendencies, including a temporary ban on Twitter. Health battles and final days. Throughout his second tenure, President Buhari's health became a subject of public concern. He undertook numerous medical trips to the United Kingdom, leading to speculation and anxiety among Nigerians. While details of his ailments were largely kept private, it was later confirmed that he had been battling leukemia. His prolonged absences for treatment fueled debate and highlighted the state of Nigeria's healthcare system. After completing his 2 terms in office in May 2023, he handed over power to his successor, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and retreated to a more private life. However, his health continued to decline. On July 13, 2025, Muhammadu Buhari breathed his last at a clinic in London, United Kingdom. His passing elicited a mixed reaction across Nigeria, reflecting the complexities of his legacy. While some mourned the loss of a principled leader dedicated to fighting corruption and indiscipline, others reflected on the unmet expectations and the enduring challenges faced by the nation under his leadership. President Bola Tinubu, in a statement, described him as a patriot, a soldier, a statesman, to the very core. His body is expected to be brought back to Nigeria for burial, as the nation grapples with the memory of a man who, in his long and impactful life, shaped Nigeria's destiny in profound and indelible ways. Muhammadu Buhari's life was a testament to unwavering determination